foot on your porch swing. Didn't wanna come inside, not this spring. You had the new smile, fresh and free, like you finally forgot about me. Heard you took up painting again. Morning light threw you into new men. I parked down the street like a ghost, just to see what hurt me the most. Ain't here to stir nothing up, just drove by, ran out of luck. Your laugh don't sound like it's mine, but damn, it used to be one time. Used to be a jacket in the rain, your soft cry on the window pane. Used to be your hand in my coat, now I'm just a name you don't quote. Used to be that fighting fire, now it's just Sunday's choir. You moved on, but truth be told, I'm still standing in that cold. You always love falling leaves, guess I'm the one that couldn't leave. You said forever like a vow, funny how silence talks now. No, I won't knock, won't call, I just came to feel it all. Even if it breaks me down, I had to hear that quiet sound. Used to be the spark in your eyes, now it's just low beams and goodbyes. Used to be the hum in your song, now it's someone else all along. Used to be the man you knew, now I'm just a rearview truth. Ain't trying to bring nothing back, just left my heart down your old track. Had a talk with the mirror today. Didn't lie, but I looked away. Somewhere in the silence I heard all the words I never said, they burned. Didn't mean to let you slip, didn't think I'd ever miss me like this. This a letter I never sent to the kid I used to be. All the nights I played pretend, trying to be what they wanna see. I was drowning in the crowd with a smile they couldn't see through. If you read this now, hope you know I still need you. Got dreams with dust on their backs, boxes taped in rooms I never unpacked. Some love I gave too fast, some I never gave back. Don't gotta fix it all tonight, just learn to breathe and call it fight. If tomorrow don't show, at least I try, at least I wrote. This a letter I never sent, but I whisper it when I break. Ain't no shame in what I've been, some of us learn late. I was walking around this world like I didn't deserve to be here, but I wrote it down, now I'm trying not to disappear. The river ran like silver thread, winding past what words it said. Above a face the world adores, but never turn toward distant shores. The water shimmered every night, carried dreams in borrowed light. but still the glow came from afar. Like lovers locked in separate stars, some truths are quiet, cold and clear. They never touch, though both are near. Like hearts that circle but don't deliver. The moon that never faced the river. Think by now they'd share the sky, but distance holds what time denies. Reflections lie and longing shivers in rivers watched by silent givers. So if your a song unsung, a chord undone, you might be just like that giver, or the moon who missed forever. Been sitting in the barn since 21. Dust on the dash, but the motor still runs. Your ball cap's hanging on the rear view, and them old boots still muddy too. Mama won't let me clean it out, says it's yours and there's no doubt. You'd light up when you'd hit the gas. That Chevy laugh, man, it went fast. Now I sit in the seat where you used to ride, hear you humming through the countryside. You left the key still in the dash, like you'll be right back in a flash. But the radio's dead and the tires are low, and you've been gone 2 years or so. But that bench seat holds your ghost, and the review shows what I miss most. You didn't say goodbye that night, but this old truck still drives just right. I got your name scratched in the glove box lid, right next to a lighter that still flips. I take her around the block once a week to feel your hand shift under me. Neighbors wave like they see you, and sometimes I feel that too. Like your laugh's just up the road, like you're pulling with that grin you showed. Ain't just metal bolts and chrome, it's how I still feel you at home. You left the key still in the dash, like you'd be right back in a flash. But the radio's dead and the tires are low, and you've been gone 2 years or so. But that bench seat holds your ghost, and the review shows what I miss most. You didn't say goodbye that night, but this old truck still drives just right. Not a note, not a final flash, but she turns on when I need you near. Your ghost still steering from the mirror. I drive her slow through midnight air, like maybe you'll be waiting there. You may be gone, but not too far. You're still right here in this old car.
Rust on the hood, dents on the side, but I remember every ride. Fields at dawn, storms at night, through it all I held on tight. Gear stick loose, the mirror cracked, still I never once looked back. Miles behind me, tails ahead, many roads I've softly tread. I ain't fast, and I ain't new, but I've hauled dreams and pulled folks through. Though the paint fades with the breeze, somehow this old truck still breathes. I've heard the cheers, I've felt the weight, from wedding bells to broken gates. I've carried grain, I've carried tears, held more than just a load for years. I ain't fast, and I ain't new, but I've hauled dreams and pulled folks through. Though the paint fades with the breeze, somehow this old truck still breathes. They parked me by the maple tree, said I'd earned my rest, set me free. But even now when no one's near, I hum with time that lingers here. I ain't polished, but I'm proud. I've moved through silence and through sound. Though they say I've had my peace, somehow this old truck still breathes. Planks gone gray with battered years, nails bent back by frozen tears. Once held laughter, hay and foam, now just stands and meets the storm. Crows don't ask about the past, wind don't care what couldn't last. Doors still swing where youth was born, in the barn that faced the storm. Not all strength makes a sound, some just hold through shaking ground. Even broken beams conform to the barn that faced the storm. Skies to clear, never hid from thunder near. It just stood both bruised and worn, knowing peace could follow scorn. So when the clouds begin to form and daylight bends in and winds forlorn, remember grace is often torn, like the barn that faced the storm.
built to keep the cattle near, staked in soil year after year. But fences grow with every doubt, till fields forget what they're about. The barn caved in, the well ran dry, the porch gave up a final sigh. But rails stood tall in perfect rows, guarding ghosts that no one knows. Some lines are drawn and left too long, till purpose fades but structure's strong, like hearts that fenced off every harm and lost the farm to keep the charm. Now grass grows wild beyond the gate, while planks still guard an empty fate. It's not the storm that did the harm, but the fence that outgrew the farm. If you build with fear, not care, be sure what's kept is really there, or you'll find peace beneath alarm. And the fence that outgrew the farm. There's a chair that never shifts, facing east where morning lifts. The clock still ticks, but not for time, just holds a rhythm once called mine. The wind rolls past the rusted bell, no chimes now, but I can tell the beat's not gone, just buried deep in silence I was asked to keep. I'm still counting what no one hears, measuring weight in empty air, holding pace where songs once stirred, in rooms that now forget each word. Not stuck, not lost, just keep in place for something time forgot to trace. I'm the keeper of the quiet sound that held your life when you were around. Neighbors changed, the roads were paved, the garden sleeps, the gates unbraved. But in the hush beneath each day, I tap the pulse that won't decay. There's no reward for standing still, no name engraved upon that hill. But I remain not for applause, I stay because I heard the pause. Still counting what no one hears, a steward of forgotten years. You might call it holding on, I call it where your breath belongs. hands froze just before the light, where morning ends but not quite. They tick through doubts but stop too soon. A clock that never welcomed noon. Walls still warm from rising sun, but shadows knew what must be done. It stalled where certainty had loomed, afraid to chime what must be tuned. Some souls never face the peak, too loud the truth, too sharp to speak, so they linger in that quiet room, like clocks that won't allow the noon. It's not about time lost or gained, but where we stall to dodge the flame. The hardest part is not too soon. It's choosing when to face the noon. So if your life feels stuck mid-sky, not dark, not bright, just asking why, you might be standing in that gloom, with the clock that won't allow the noon. Screen lit up your name. Heart said don't, but I pressed play. Slurred words, you said I messed up bad, but you left what you want me to say. You said no, I don't need fixing, but you call me when it rains. Guess some nights get too quiet and guilt don't fade. Why you calling now when I'm healing slow, saying things we both already know? You missing my voice, but not my pain. You missing the fire, not the flame. So don't whisper like you stayed. Don't cry like you had walked away. If you love me like you claim, why's your number ghosting my day? Used to keep your light on late, now you blame the dark for every break. You sip and dial, I see the trend. You want closure, I want the end. You say you dream of what we had, but I don't sleep in the past. You burned that bridge, then lit a match. Now you call from back. Why you calling now when my heart went cold? Saying lies like some kind of soul. You miss the heat, but not the weight. You miss my name when it's too late. Don't hush me like I'll fold. Don't speak like I'm your home. You lost me slow, not in a flame. So why you on my name? ain't talking about that night in June when you threw your phone across my room. This ain't one of those blame songs, babe. More like a laugh I had today. Pulled up to mama's with a flat tire. You'd have said, told you them cheap ones expire. She gave me pie, told me I looked thin, then asked if I'd heard from you again. I said nah, but her goes drive fine right past that old stop sign where she once said you never change. Well, hell, I ain't, but that ain't pain. So don't go thinking this is some sad doom. Ain't no teardrops in this saloon, just me and that flat tire fate. And mama saying I look like Wade. You and me, we crashed real wild to fireworks in a Walmart aisle. But I ain't mad, I just drive past thinking, damn, that girl had some sass. Still got that dent in my old front seat where your boot heel stomped on my retreat. Guess I kinda miss that reckless mouth, but I sure sleep good when the lights go out. Ran into Jake, he said you're doing fine. I said she's a storm, he better like rain time. Ain't bitter, nah, just grin like a fool who finally learned what not to win. So don't go thinking this is some sad tune. Ain't no teardrops in this saloon, just me and that flat tire fate. And mama saying I look like Wade. You and me, we burn too fast. Two broken jokes that didn't last. But I ain't mad, I just ride slow, playing back your echo in the radio. You left your boots by the door. Dust been gathering since 24. I still don't call, don't write too much. A man, a few words, and a harder touch. I see your jacket on the rack, faded blue, a torn patch back. We never hug, we just nod and stand. But damn, I trade that for your hand. 'Cause I learned love ain't always loud. Sometimes it's in what ain't said out, like fixing my truck without a sound, or teaching me how to stand my ground. Now your old boots just sit and wait, and I talk to them like you're still late. Wish I told you more before. Now it's me and your boots by the door. We drank in silence, watched the game. Two cold beers, but no one say your name. You showed up even when I ran. Guess you knew how to be a man. Maybe love was in your stare, or the way you'd always be there. Now I sit, beer in hand, wishing you just yell again. Yeah, but love ain't always loud. Sometimes it hides where it ain't proud, like changing oil when I forgot, or leaving notes Streets quiet but my mind's loud. Still hear your laugh cut through the crowd. Left your hoodie on my porch swing. Now I wear it like a second skin. Didn't say you're leaving fast, but you packed it in that last glance. I kept still, but I should've ran to the door to hold your hand. Now the porch light's still burning, and my heart won't stop turning. Every creak in the floor feels like your steps once more. I let you fade like a smoke trail, and now I sip on regrets pale. Should've begged you to stay all night, but I just watched the tail light. Candle wax drips like time gone. Play that song, now it just feels wrong. You once danced right through this room. Now it's just me in the quiet moon. Maybe it ain't too late to try, but my pride still tells me lie. If you're missing me like I do, you'll be knocking past 2. Porch light still burning, memories keep returning. Every what if that I replay takes another smile away. I left the gate cracked just in case you come walking back someday, and I'd hold you instead of saying fine, like I did that 4 a.m. goodbye.
Dust on the dash, moonlight in the trees. Tires hum low like an old memory. Turned off the highway, took the long way back. Ain't been down here since things went black. That old Texaco still flickers and shakes. Same dog barking past Miller's Lake. Your porch light's gone, but I still slowed down like I half expect you still hang round. Thought time would fade what we used to be, but damn, this road still talks to me. It hums your name in the gravel wind like I just lost you yesterday again. Now it's back roads and ghosts in my rearview mirror. Old songs in silence I wish you could hear. You were the fire in a 2-lane town, and I was the fool who burned it down. I chased the smoke like it might lead home, but all I find is fields and phone poles. Ain't no map for where regrets go, just these lines that I follow slow. I passed the diner where you work nights, windows still glowing that same yellow light. I should've stopped, I should've turned, but all I do now is crash and learn. Heard you married some guy from Baton Rouge. Guess he gave you all I couldn't prove. Still I roll down the window and breathe this ghost town air you left with me. Yeah, it's back roads and ghosts, and that old love tune still plays in my chest when I stare at the moon. You were the heat that I couldn't hold. Now it's just echoes and worn out roads. So I hum your name like a backbeat line as AM fades into county signs. There's no goodbye I'll ever know like this one I take alone.
rusty frame, faded paint, rolling slow without complaint. Windows down, breeze flows in, a faithful friend through thick and thin. Tires kick dust on dirt and stone, paths I've known since I was grown. Engine hums a steady song, takes me back where I belong. Old truck on the country road, carrying stories never told. Through the hills and open plains, in that truck I'm whole again. Sunset paints the sky with fire, memories in the rear view tire. Though the years have come and gone, that old truck keeps rolling on. So here's to roads that never end, and that old truck, my lifelong friend. With every mile and every load, I find my heart along that road.
Empty chairs, sit still where you once laughed. Your voice now gone, just a fading draft. Cold winds blow through this hollowed space. I search for you in every fleeting trace. Silent rooms hold memories, too sharp griefs await that binds my weary heart. Loss and grief, they carve me like a stone, aching voids where love once brightly shone. Though you're gone, your warmth still lingers near. In every tear I feel you reappear. This pain's a thread that ties me to your soul, carrying me through till I'm whole. Worn out boots you left by the old door, they wait in vain. You'll walk with me no more. Autumn leaves fall slow, like my heavy sighs, each one a moment where my spirit cries. Yet in the quiet I find you in the air. Your love's a ghost, forever staying there. Loss and grief, they carve me like a stone, aching voids where love once brightly shone. Though you're gone, your warmth still lingers near. In every tear I feel you reappear. This pain's a thread that ties me to your soul, carrying me through till I'm whole. Does the sky still hold you in its boundless blue? Do stars now carry all the light we knew? This sorrow's deep, but love won't let me drown. I'll hold you close till I lay my burdens down. Oh, does the sky still hold you in its boundless blue? Oh, do stars now carry all the light we knew? Empty chairs, sit still where you once laughed.
We used to ride till the gas ran dry, 2 cups of Joe and a borrowed sky, talking about dreams on the hood of my Ford. Didn't need much, just wanted more. Ain't no money, but we felt rich. Every kiss lit like a light switch. We got lost just chasing wind and found ourselves right back again. Good days ain't gone, they're just on hold. Like a summer breeze you can't quite fold. It's in the laugh, in the way she sway, in a song we still don't know how to play. We're older now, but hearts still wrong. Good days ain't gone, they're coming home. Found a pic from 09 in my drawer. We were barefoot dancing on the floor. No plans, just hands in a sunset slow. Didn't say love, but we both know maybe time don't treat us kind, but these memories still rewind. Every beat still hits just right, like your voice on a Friday night. Good days ain't gone, they just on hold. Like a summer breeze you can't quite fold. It's in the laugh, in the way she sway, in a song we still don't know how to play. We're older now, but hearts still wrong. Good days ain't gone, they're coming home.
I'm blowing, diamond dash, sun low creeping, fields going past. Your boots still ride behind my seat, scuffed and torn, still smell like weed. A radio low, but you hum along. I ain't been here, but it don't feel gone. Rear view end talks like you, soft like dirt and honest too. I drive, I breathe, and what you said. Not every goodbye means it's the end. That fence you built, still holding strong. I pass it slow, just humming along. Got your look in my rearview glass, shaking your head like, boy, slow down fast. I laugh a bit, but it hits the chest. There ain't no silence that don't confess. Reviewing talks like you, soft like dirt, and honest too. Yeah, I drive, I breathe in what you said. Not every goodbye means it's the end. Old cap blowing down the dash, sun low creeping, fields going past. You said forever in a soft drunk tone, bare feet on gravel, talking like we grown. Sky was slipping, but your hands held tight. Now it's echo in an empty night. I reread your message on that busted screen. You typed love you, but you didn't mean. And I fell through like rain on a Sunday roof. You were right here, and now I can't find proof. No slam door, no trail to chase, just a half-warm seat and your empty place. You kissed slow, then pulled away. Guess we both knew I'd fall through. Your gold chain still hanging off my dash, your perfume ghosting that summer past. I still drive slow where you used to sing, but the echoes dry, no melody rings. My hands don't hold like they did back then. They just tremble, thinking what could have been. And I fell through like wind in a swinging gate. You left soft, but the ache showed late. No big fight, no midnight call, just a porch light flick and a harder fall. You smiled small, then slipped away. Guess we both knew I'd fall through. Now every beat I sing got your name in between, and I don't even cuss, but I miss you obscene. And I fell through like ink on a goodbye note. You moved on, I still catch your ghost. No slam door, no need to lie, just a story that never said goodbye. You lit slow, then walked away. both knew I'd fall through.
You pulled up slow, hair in the wind, sunset dancing on your skin. Didn't need no fancy word, that smile spoke first. You don't chase, you move like tide. I catch my breath when you walk by. The world spins fast, you stay still. That kind of peace, it gives me chills. It's the way you stay, not the way you leave. No highs too loud, just low keys. You don't flex, but you shine like gold. And you hold my hand like you won't let go. Ain't no rush, but it feels brand new. In a world that spins, I'm stuck on you. It's not the noise, it's not the fight. It's the way you stay that feels so right. You hum that old John Mayer tune, shoes kicked off in the living room. Your laugh lands where I can breathe, like it was made to live with me. No script to read, no lines to fake. You're just the calm I didn't know I craved. If I had to bet what love could be, sitting still with you and me. It's the way you stay when the lights go down. When the small talk fades, you're still around. You don't say much, but you mean the most. And your touch don't lie, it just holds close. No chase, no games, no need to prove. You just stay and I move to you. Ain't the fire or the storm outside. It's the way you stay that feels so right.
Footsteps fade on canyon stone, but the wind still hums a broken tone. What's forgotten by the men who leave still clings to roots beneath the eaves. Old screen door sings when no one knocks. Nails rust red on cedar blocks, though names have vanished off the mail. The dust recalls what silence veils. The dust remembers every sigh, even when the years drift by. What was buried, what was said, it gathers softly where we tread. No need for marble, stone, or flame to hold the weight of love or shame. The stories whispered by the land are written not in ink but sand. Forgetful hearts may let things slide, but ashes know what burns inside. And somewhere in the stillest air, the dust still knows you once were there. The dust remembers though we roam, the boots, the lies, the path back home. It waits beneath the plow and pine. The dust
you'd be gone by morning. Didn't ask why, just helped you pack. Took your boots, left your jacket, hung like a ghost by the front rack. Coffee sat there getting colder, but you were gone before the steam. Truck lights cut through the curtains. I kept quiet, didn't scream. I left my coat in October, should've known that cold hang on. You were calm, like it was easy. I just blinked and you were gone. Still hear your keys in the doorway, so feel the draft down the hall. Guess love don't shout when it's leaving, it just don't say nothing at all. Washed your cup, set it sideways, folded notes you used to write. That old porch swing, don't move now, ain't no breeze in the night. Dog still waits by the driveway, she don't bark much anymore. I keep walking past your sweater, can't hang it on the door. Maybe love don't break, it fades like a light, forgot you left on. And I keep hoping it flickers, but it's been dead and gone. I left my coat in October, and this chill's been setting in. You walked out without thunder, but the silence still sinks in. Ain't no storm, ain't no closure, just the echo of your call. Guess love don't slam when it's leaving, just don't say nothing at all.
Walking past the corner store, her name's still carved in the old wood door. Lights are dim, but the bell still rings. And I swear I heard her voice in the wind. Years have passed, but not her name. And streets like this still feel the same. 'Cause we never said goodbye that night, just faded out under porch light. And I still burn where her shadow goes. I'm back where the wind don't blow. Diner's gone, but the sign's still there. Two broken hearts used to meet right there, where life would rise above the rain. But the echoes now don't sound the same. They say time heals, but I don't know. I still drive slow past her window, 'cause we never said goodbye that night, just faded out under porch light. And I still burn where her shadow goes. I'm back where the wind don't blow.
songs you hum but never play. We never said goodbye that night. She left with stars, I stayed with fire. And I still dream what I can't hold. Back where the wind don't blow. Yeah, I'm back where the wind don't blow. These walls have stood through quiet days, carried dreams in subtle ways. The floorboards hum with steps long gone, a gentle pulse that lingers on. Windows frame the fading light, morning's glow and fading night. Beams that hold 1,000 tales of life set sail with steady sails. Walls that hold our time inside, where silent moments still reside. The voices fade and years move on, the heart of home stays ever strong. Porch remains where feet once stood, a place that knew both hope and good. Paint may peel and wood may age, but love's alive on every page. Step through doors and you will find a story kept within the bind, a house that holds what's left behind, the ties that never unwind. Walls that hold our time inside, where silent moments still reside. The voices fade and years move on, the heart of home stays ever strong.
I laid the seeds at break of day, prayed the wind would know its way. But every night beneath the stars, that field still hung in broken bars. It wasn't storm, it wasn't drought, it was the silence drawn inside out. The soil remembers every step in the field that never slept. It sings of hands that once held dreams, of boots and hearts split at the seams. The harvest waits, but roots roots have wept in the field that never slept. Some ghosts don't haunt with cries or chains. They rise through wheat and autumn rains. And when you kneel to sow regret, the land don't let you just forget. So I rise before the morning dew, still hoping something will break through. But I've learned why no promise kept in the field that never slept. It sings of hands that once held dreams, of boots and hearts split at the seams. The harvest waits, the roots have wept in the field that never slept.
Left the latch undone each night, just in case you saw the light. Kept your boots right by the floor, like you might still walk through that door. Neighbors whispered time to heal, but time don't know what absence feels. I dust the frame, I keep it posed. That old door never closed. Some goodbyes don't shut all the way. They creak and wait day after day. Not for ghosts or winds that froze, but for love that never knows. It's not denial, it's not regret. It's just a way to not forget. When the silence feels too close, you lean on doors that won't oppose. So let it swing, let seasons pass, let the world move on too fast. I'll be here when the stillness grows, by the door that never closed.
Your old coat still on the chair, right where you toss it like nothing's rare. Sun went down, but I stayed still, counting time by the wind on the windowsill. Didn't cry,
I didn't beg, just let the quiet fill my leg. Sometimes loss don't make a sound, it just grows and holds you down. We were talking about names for June, now I'm drinking to a different tune. You said back soon, never meant, guess goodbye ain't always been. You don't yell or break a plate, but silence got a way to devastate. Your ghost don't walk, it breathes in the space between my words and my knees. Left no mess, no trace or sound, just me, this house, and a heart spellbound. Maybe I was hard to reach, maybe love outgrew my speech. Ain't no fight, ain't no scream, just the end of someone's dream. We were building something slow, now I'm just watching it let go. Ain't no thunder, ain't no scene, just the truth and what's unseen. You don't leave with bang or flame, but you sure don't come back the same.
Wasn't made to feel a thing, not the cold or touch of spring. Just lay still beneath the sky while all the softer things passed by. But when the rain would stop and start, something stirred beneath its heart. Not in words, not in cries, just the way it held the skies. Even stone can miss the fall when the clouds would come to call. It never wept, but it retained like a stone the remembered rain. Some hearts hide where none can see, beneath the guise of certainty. But even silence has a vein that pulses when it thinks of rain. So if I seem too still to care, too worn down or unaware, know I felt and I've remained like a stone remembering rain. Even stone can miss the fall when the clouds would come to call. It never wept, but it retained like a stone that remembered rain. It never wept, but it retained like a stone that remembered rain.
by the bend in that old road, where the wildflowers slowly grow. There's a stone with cracks like veins, still waiting through the sun and rain. It watched the boots that never stayed, felt each footstep drift away. Time forgot its quiet post, but it held on the longest most. Some love don't ride, don't shout or move, it just endures and tries to prove even stillness can be faded, like the stone that simply waited. Years rolled by, the fence fell down, birdsong changed its morning sound, but no goodbye was ever stated, so the stone just waited. You won't see pain carved on its face, but it stood firm in that place. Some hearts don't get celebrated, they just wait, like that stone waited.
Window fog, hands on the wheel, parked by the diner, can't feel real. Left the house on a fight I made, talking to mirrors, can't persuade. You ain't text, I ain't brave, guess we both just play that way. Shoot light flickers like my mind, same mistakes, just different time. So I sleep in the backseat, storming inside, trying to dream past the weight I can't hide. No one calls and that's just fine. If pain had a sound, it'd be my rhyme. Lay back, let the radio drown all the words I can't write down. This backseat rain, I'm still shouting your name. Cracks in leather, cold on skin. Thought I was tough, but I caved in. Heard a song that we used to hum, skipped that track, acting numb. Maybe I'm not who I thought I'd be. Maybe silence is all you need. No reply, still speaks out loud. I'm just one ghost in this crowd. Now I sleep in the backseat, storming inside, chasing peace that I can't buy. No one knocks, no one stays, but your name still haunts my haze. Lay back, let the beat come down. Hope one day you'll come around. And this back